You've done well, Link. Link. Thank you. I think it's over. Finally. It's all over. Nice going, you two. You guys were totally amazing in this little adventure I like to call The Legend of Groose. That's a little joke. Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic. You have my thanks. Well, you know, just glad I could make myself useful. Happy things turned out okay. So, things look pretty soon up here. What do you say, guys? Ready to head back to our time? Granny was really worried about you two. We didn't want to keep the old girl in suspense too long. Shine. Hylia, your grace. Or perhaps you prefer ZELDA? It pleases me to know you are safe. Master, I must speak with you. Master Link, you've successfully protected the goddess, reborn, and defeated Demise, fulfilling your role as the hero of legend. My purpose here is complete. Therefore I ask you to dissolve our arrangements as master and servant. Drive the sword into the pedestal before you, and I will return to the sword and enter a sleep without end. Master, you've achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Please set the sword into the pedestal and bring the goddess's mission to an end. Now, Master, it is time to conclude our necessary companionship. And there it waits for hero after hero after hero. Link. Link, hear me. My purpose was to obey the command of the goddess and lead you, the chosen hero of this land, on your quest. When I first awoke and began this task, I perceived it merely as serving my function as a servant of her grace. However, I've come to consider the information corresponding to our time together among the most precious data I have on record. I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit, Link. But now, at the end of your journey, with you, as I prepare to sleep within the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling I am unable to identify. I lack sufficient data to be sure of my conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates closest to what you people call happiness. Our partnership is at an end, and even as we speak, I feel my consciousness fading away. Before I enter the sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relay to you the words I recorded many times over the course of our journey. Many have said them to you thus far, but now I wish to say them for myself. Thank you, Master Link. May we meet again in another life. What? Impa? Why? Come with us! Zelda, your grace, you possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why that is not possible. I am a being of this age. My place is here. I know that, but... You must return to your own time. I will take care of the gate once you have passed through. I can't do that. You and I have been through so much together. I don't want to leave you alone. Please, Impa, come back with us. Zelda, at the command of the goddess, I passed through the gate of time. I did so to protect you and aid the fight to prevent the world's destruction. The last remnants of demise are decaying slowly within the sword. Someone must stay behind to watch over this blade. His spirit must not reawaken. He must never be allowed to threaten the world again. This is the nature of the task given to my tribe. As a member of the Sheikah, the goddess's chosen guardians, I gladly welcome this duty. Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of man. Dependence on its might is an invitation to disaster. When it has served its purpose, it must be secreted away to lie dormant once again, the knowledge of its existence hidden from mortal history. There are words of the goddess spoke to me a long time ago. I remember them well, as do you, I'm sure. Do not despair, Zelda. You and I will surely meet again, someday. See? told you we'd meet again. Impa, thank you. Thank you for everything. So, that was The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. What an amazing journey that was. So, this was an interesting LP. I really did not take this seriously at all. It was not like any of the other RPGs where it's like, oh, I'm experiencing it for myself. This was practiced before, and you know, funny voice here, joke there. It was interesting. I did suffer a major subscriber drop as soon as I started it. Not entirely sure if it was because of it. Or if, you know, they just realized, hey, I'm not watching this guy at all. But yeah. One guy did the environment programming, holy crap. Could you imagine carrying around that harp the entire way? Imagine how, like, like, the only thing about those blades that's threatening is, like, the fact that you could get tetanus from it. Like, they're so blunt, it's not even funny. So, yeah, in the next little while, I'll see if I can get through that boss fight yet again, and, you know, actually go to the marriage and the other thing in the last story. And then, my next project, going back to the RPGs, shall be Pandora's Tower. Another RPG of which I have never heard of and decided to pick up just because. So, if you like that part of this channel, look forward to it, and if you don't, a sad face. Wait, hold on. Are those two propellers not on the same Is it called an axle? Like they look like they were on two different like support things, which wouldn't make sense because one would hit the other. There's the first dungeon. The fourth dungeon. Still the fourth dungeon. There's the what's it called? Water Dragon's place. There's a big waterfall. Blocking the fourth dungeon. They really like Farron Woods in this ending cutscene, don't they? Hyrule Symphony Orchestra. My god, you guys are amazing. There's the bamboo hut. The old time crystal and the Lanuru mining facility. Time crystal's the one thing you think you'd get a drowsing thing for. But nope. Lars Knudsen. There's the old ship. Repaired, apparently. Back to Farron Woods. There's the Cuckoo. This place. Ah, the second dungeon? The second dungeon. No, the third dungeon. The fire dungeon. Or Earth Temple. Because I guess the other one was the fire one. Because, you know, that amount of water growing everywhere totally consists of a fire dungeon. We're back to the first dungeon. They love Farron Woods. I'm not sure if this is a really low to the ground shot or they're just giant of the robot things just lost in the desert. Shigeru Miyamoto. Respect. I love Farron Woods in this. I've never noticed that. Nintendo is the author of this software. For the purposes of copyright, all rights reserved. 2011 Nintendo. Could you just picture in like the crate beside the one they put the Ark? Just the Triforce, just like with packing peanuts. That'd be funny. Triforce needing packing peanuts. It's broken before. And all the guys come down. They even brought Groos's bird. And they're all like, "Whoa, dude, tiny birds!" Zelda's just going, "You hit every single note wrong!" Now, Loft Wing down here would be a great help. Look around us. As a child, I always dreamed of a world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes and feel the land's warm breeze on my skin. I think I want to live here. I always want to feel the solid ground beneath my feet, to see the clouds above my head and watch over the Triforce. What about you, Link? What will you do now? I'm going to build a shack by the lakeside and live with the item check girl, Patrice. Is what he should have said. Le Fin. You can play in hero mode using the save data. Do you want to continue? No. You sure you want to return to the title screen without saving? Don't save. Just so, you know, bonus videos. After. Anyways, BVBB18 signing off.